Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you Transformers Titanium series minifigures. We've got movie Megatron, we've got Blackout or Grindor, and we've got Brawl. And these guys, as you know, are really small. If you see my videos, you know that I like to collect smaller size minifigures to go along with my 1/64 diecast cars. And these guys are pretty good, they fit really well. There are some pluses and minuses which I'll go through, and we'll take a look at the packaging as well. Let's check out the packaging for these guys. Let's start off with Megatron first. As usual, they come with really custom designed graphics. Let's zoom in, let's take a quick look at that. So it's got really accurate face render from the film, and it's movie 1 because in movie 2 he has a massive right arm, like claw type, crab claw type weapon. Here's the side. So there's a lot of effort gone into these figures. I think these are the last 3 that I'll be getting and showing, because I think I've got most of the ones I want now. And also, sadly, they're not made out of the best materials, like some of the plastics on the other models, like Jazz. It's gone a bit yellow. Some of them that I've bought, I've just had to chuck because the plastics just become all sticky, and when it breaks down, there's like some like fibers or hairs coming off, and it's not really safe. So sadly, I've had to get rid. But most of them have been okay. So let's take a look at this bio. So here we've got massive stats for Megatron, really high. Transformers do dream when in stasis. Lock strange machine thoughts influenced by the baseline sensor feed that remains active even when all other systems are in full shutdown. So it was with Megatron, his vast sleeping intellect. I'm not really sure he had a vast sleeping intellect. Dreaming sweeping fancies of power and conquest, his systems striving to connect with the energy web surrounding the nearby Allspark, the prize for which he has searched so long. When he wakes, it is with an anger at his captivity, terrible to behold, and a hunger for final victory that will not be stopped. So as a figure, it looks really awesome on the back. Lots of chrome, lots of shininess, and you got these kind of like bronze highlights here. But on the figure itself, the way it came out, you know, it's not so bronze. Maybe it's faded over the years. And we'll take a close look inside. Sometimes the paint, it looks like a dirty smudge rather than actual texture, but I'll when I open these and show you, you can see what I mean. And then we've got Blackout, or Grindor, I guess. I guess Grindor was like his brother or something, like twin. But in Revenge of the Fallen, there we go. So again, customized sort of artwork, and you know, really made a first appearance in the first film, in that first scene. Really cool transformation. Few Decepticons have the single-minded focus of Blackout. When he is given a target, he will stop at nothing to reach and destroy it, no matter where it is, across a continent or on the other side of the galaxy. Blackout will go, destroying whatever gets in his way, and in his wake, leaving only ashes. So yeah, got some pretty high stats, but not as high as Megatron. Courage 5, that's the lowest. So it's not very courageous, this Blackout. And then lastly, we have got Brawl. I think it's a shame they didn't do Barricade. That'd be really cool to have Bumblecade and Barricade together. There's quite a lot of screen time Barricade, so, and Brawl, well, mainly came in at the end. So again, let's zoom out, and we can see, if I can focus this correctly. Yeah, the kind of artwork on the top. And there's no Bone Crusher as well. Bone Crusher was really cool. It'd been really nice to have a whole set of the villain team of the Decepticons, as well as the Autobots. They just seem to make good guys a lot, and maybe they didn't think it was marketable or profitable enough to make all the bad guys, which is a shame, because I feel that there's enough people, fans out there, who would want to collect a whole set and display them. So pretty high stats apart from intelligence, really low at 3, and speed, really low 2, but endurance, fire blast, courage, a lot of courage. really high strength. If there's one thing Decepticon Brawl loves, it's a nice big explosion. The bigger the better. He doesn't really care if it's the cause of the explosion, if he's the cause of the explosion, but it does make for a more pleasing experience in general if it's his skills at ground zero. His favourite part is the visible pressure waves of compressed heated air rushing away from a blast, pushing debris ahead of it and pulling dust and smoke after. He also really likes the part where the tiny bits of where it was just blew up come raining down out of the sky, smoking and twisted. Oh yeah, that part rules. So I'm pretty sure whoever wrote that had some fun. And here we have the photo on the back. It's not quite as bright, which is a shame, because I think I quite like it. A bit more chrome, a bit more colourful, but we'll take a closer look later on at that. So let's get these packages open. Those who've seen my previous videos know that the packaging for these was really tight. Even the process of it was copyrighted, so I'm just going to open these up first. So here we are out the packaging. Let's take a look at each of these guys up close, and then I'll give them a spin around. So this is Blackout's face. You can kind of see there's some detail on there. This is really small, this is my finger, so whoever's done the painting did it's quite a good job to do that. There's quite a lot of the paint. It's not bad itself. There's a bit of glue there. So the bits that are metal are the feet, the chest. That's pretty much it. Everything else is plastic. The head, arms, thighs, all plastic. You've got these big missiles here. Got a single rotor blade here. Okay, that's Blackout. They all come on their little Decepticon bases. This is Megatron, and I'm quite impressed with the sculpting. Go right in there. Look at that ugly face. They got it spot on, and all the complex CGI parts, they're translated very well into a little plastic figure. Again, this chest is diecast. Yeah, it just felt plastic. And the feet are metal. Actually, no, they're not metal. Actually, they don't feel like metal at all. It's just the chest. Everything else is plastic. And this one feels a bit icky. It's quite sticky. May have to wash it off later on. Some bicarbonate. So let's see if that makes it less gross. But that's side view. And I think the face is done really well. I think the arms look really scrawny. I'm pretty sure he's a bit more hench than this. He's got bigger arms and everything. But for a little figure, they've really sculpted it really well. Lots of different parts present. Different tones. You've got this bronze, chrome, black, silver. Lots of different things going on. Let's see, I'm not sure if we can turn this. I'm not sure I want to actually. The figure might just fall apart. Yep, we can turn that there. Just a little bit too. So there we go. That's Megatron. The balance wise, they're not great. They do kind of fall over. They do need some foot pegs if you have any. So now this guy, not really sure what's going on here. Is this the plastic degradation, I wonder? Because that looks like some spider webs. So I think this one, sadly, has degraded in the package over time. So I have to wash my hands after this because it's a bit gross and a bit sticky. But we can see again Really good level of detail. These feet are actually metal. So similar to Blackout, you've got the thighs that are plastic, then it's glued onto this metal shin and foot. Arms are straight up plastic, head's plastic, and everything else is plastic. These are all bendy plastic, just the chest is metal. So there we go. Okay, let's zoom out, give these guys a spin. So here we have 3 of the Decepticons. Oh, let's get this in shot. And yeah, it's one, I don't want to collect too many more of these because the quality of the plastic used was pretty bad. These are just intended as kids' toys, not intended to last for a long time whatsoever. And as a result, some of them have got this breakdown, like these fibers and hairs coming off. It kind of looks like mold. But you know, for what they are, they've got a lot of detail. Some of them have lasted reasonably over time. A couple of these haven't, but I'll let me try and clean them up, and I can write in the comments later if that helped or not. I mean, the only thing that disappoints about these is well, the stance is a bit bent for some of them. It's not particularly menacing or intimidating. The scale is totally off, and like Megatron's arm should be way bigger, so different proportions, I feel. So, but you know, in terms of detail, they're very, very good. So yeah, let me know if you collected these back in the day. I'm just trying to find all the kind of small scale figures I can for a mini display. These came up and I have had a few of these already. They're not the best quality, but for the size I like them because they really fit with the rest of my 1/64 diecast collection. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you haven't, if you're interested in diecast cars and transformers, and see you in the next video. Before I go, I just found this in the bottom of one of the back boxes, and it's hilarious. Look at the old toys, really old now, 2007. Leader class Optimus, Voyager class Ratchet, got all these face mask changes. This Battle Blaster gun that transforms into the truck. Optimash Prime, I don't know if you remember that. Robot Heroes, all of these old school 2007 toys. Takes you back to a very long time ago, including this computer game. Even the bed sheets and other stuff like that. But yeah, fun times.